Well, if somebody makes better cars than we do, then and they then sell more cars than we do, I think that's totally fine.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like.
You famously said when you were younger there were 5 problems that you thought were most important for you to work on. Mm-hmm. If you were 22 today, what would the 5 problems that you would think about working on be?
Well, first of all, I think if somebody is doing something that is useful to the rest of society, I think that's a good thing. Like, it doesn't have to change the world. Like, you know, if you're doing something that has high value to people, and frankly, even if it's like just a little game or, you know, some improvement in photo sharing or something, if it has a small amount of good for a large number of people, I think that's fine. Like, stuff doesn't need to be changed the world just to be good. Well, if somebody makes better cars than we do, then and they then sell more cars than we do, I think that's totally fine. Our intent with Tesla was always that we would serve as an example to the car industry, and that and hope that they also make electric cars so that we can accelerate the transition to sustainable energy. I'm confident in the future in Tesla that it will do well, and I hope some of these other companies do well too.
I mean, as we walked, one of the other board members asked, and maybe in a cheering up kind of method, with some quoting Bill Gates or somebody that said, you know, if you haven't failed, then you're not learning, or it's a paraphrase of the quote. And I remember your reply, and I have it written as a quote because I want to put it on a placard. Given the options, I prefer to learn from success, which I think is a great comeback. And so I guess I was curious in general, what do you think of the Silicon Valley mantra of fail fast, fail often, or as Esther Dyson says, always make new mistakes, as if failure is the crucible of learning? I'm curious if you had any further thoughts on that, and that maybe off-the-cuff comment you made out there.
Well, I mean, there are many that sort of, I think there's like some entropic basis for this. Like, there are many more ways to fail than to succeed. So you have to explore, particularly like for a rocket, there's like 1,000 ways to think and fail, and like one way it can work. So you could have a lot of rocket failures to explore all the ways in which it could fail. But I do think that one great thing about Silicon Valley is that failure is not a big stigma. So it's like if you try hard and it doesn't work out, that's okay. Like, you can learn from that and, you know, do another company, and it's not a big deal. And I think that's really one of the great things about Silicon Valley. And then just work like hell. I mean, you just have to put in, 80 to 100 hour weeks every week.
Gosh,
and
that's
then
a lot of work.
All those things improve the odds of success.
Okay.
I mean, if other people are putting in 40-hour work weeks and you're putting in 100-hour work weeks, then even if you're doing the same thing, you know that in 1 year you will achieve what they achieve. You will achieve in 4 months what it takes them a year to achieve.
Okay, I like your work ethic.
What is the future of cars? Hydrogen or
definitely electric.
Yeah,
hydrogen is a waste of time.
But
obviously, I think hopefully this Giga Berlin, this factory here, can serve as an inspiration to people in Germany and throughout Europe for excitement about the future. I mean, we've got to be excited about the future. We've got to do things that make us want to live. It cannot always be about problems every day. I mean, do you want to wake up every morning and everything's just a problem? Well, what inspires you and what makes you excited about the future? There's got to be some things like that.
One question, critics say that Tesla is stealing water from the region.
This region has so much water. Look around you.
But the local water supply says there's no more water for the development stages.
No, this is completely wrong. It's like water everywhere here. Does this seem like a desert to you?
Okay, danke schön.
It's ridiculous.
What do you expect?
It rains a lot.
What do you expect from the German government?
No, we've gotten a lot of support, and that's very much appreciated. And so we feel very welcome, and we're very happy to be here in Deutschland.